projects, tasks, to-do lists, managing work, calendars, and not the chocolate advent ones? Is that what your day looks like? Are you cramming your day with ambition and must-dos and still feel like you're treading water? Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Joey Bull and I am a fitness professional and I do these videos on well-being. In this video, I'm going to be giving you some tips on how to be more productive during your days. Motivation and discipline are tools that we lean heavily on and even try to drum up more of when we've just got to get stuff done. Ask yourself how much you're really enjoying what needs to be completed or tackled right now, and then put yourself back to the feeling that you had when you first hatched that idea, when it felt exciting and wonderful before you got on the treadmill that you're on at the moment. It probably felt quite fun with those nice thoughts, like something exciting and something that'd be really good to accomplish. Bringing back that feeling of why is really important because it stops the resistance. Conjuring up that emotion of, that feels really good, I like that idea. In fact, I can really see myself doing that. That would bring a lot of sense of accomplishment and I could really get into that and I could really roll the movie on this for rather a long time. And that resistance leaves you open to other must-do stuffs, being distracted easily, getting interruptions, all things that wouldn't happen if you were totally focused and devoted to your subject. Reminding yourself of why this matters to you keeps the inspiration and flow required so you don't end up in a slump. Reminding yourself regularly of why this matters to you keeps the motivation and flow going so that you can get down, knuckle down to it and not end up in a slump. And with that keen, invigorated excitement, it means you can get started. So this is a good example of how less drive and more dreaming could actually get you closer and faster to your goals because you're looking at it from a different perspective and you feel differently about it. For instance, a happy child learns easily in school and a boat goes downstream better than upstream. Not in that. One of the things I see a lot of in my work and this age group are systems that have been overused and then become underproductive. Whereas had there been more emphasis and importance on rest, this could have been avoided. Think of those surges of stress that you may have experienced over the years. That means releasing cortisol after intense moments and then depleting your cholesterol, which blocks the progesterone, or the thyroid, which gets into a hyper state when you get through life, when you're going fast and having to charge fast, and then before you know it, you've got no energy at all, and that thyroid turns into a hypo state when you're sluggish with no energy. Now, these malfunctions don't happen overnight. We actually have to work quite hard to earn them, physically and psychologically. Because there's been no letdown, there is now lost time and growth stands still. When we exercise, especially if we're looking for strength, speed, size and shape, we micro tear some of the muscle fibers, and we also push the circulatory system and the respiratory system, and we go home invigorated but used up. Then straight away, homeostasis, healing, restoration comes about, and that can last for as much as 72 hours after a tough workout. That's your growing time. That hard work that you committed to a couple of days before is now shaping up. It's as simple as babies grow slowly when they don't sleep. Bodybuilders don't really grow if they don't rotate their workouts, and athletes don't get faster if they don't rest. In fact, they schedule rest into their programs. They do low intensity days, skill days, drill days, and then a day off, and then more days off. The aim is to optimize performance of body and mind so they peak at the same time. Our productivity equivalent to that is rejigging our timetables. Something that could have been working really well for you for a few weeks or for a few months can fizzle out, and you think you've lost inspiration and motivation, but actually all you need to do is reorder things and change your environment. So growth, productivity, performance is arrested without change and rest. So get yourself a change of environment, a wander, a daydream, a walk, a little bit of exercise, a stimulant that recharges you rather than robbing you of cortisol and adrenaline. More time like that means moving forward faster, simply because we disengage that part of the brain where there's stress and that feeling of how the heck am I going to get this done? And I'm just feeling so behind. Those very things that kill the fluidity and the intuition of what you need to drive you forward. Not least the nervous system that can either freak out or calm the brain. Find your own getaway with a strict rule of downing admin, tools, devices, and schedule it into your month. So we've covered rest and all it brings, but what happens when you're just not getting anything done at all and it's just a beautiful story in your mind? Well, that's actually a fantastic place to be starting and should be returned to regularly. But to get to the flow into things so that it turns into reality, enjoy breaking down things into stages. Ordering the importance of things, breaking them down and being realistic about the list is important to maintain a sense of achievement and desire to keep going. Make it more appealing, make it less daunting, and remember that everything is a building block to the main event, whether that's big or small. And to get things done easily and getting into that flow state is a huge assistance, but it does require insistence and a resistance to distraction. Firstly, clearing the schedule, blocking out time and getting into that zone for at least 20 minutes is a great starting point. Rather like with exercise, you change energy systems after a certain amount of time and you go from using blood sugar to fat. Now this is your cruising state. So here you are in your objective, in your flow state, with no distractions, no emails, no postman, no tea, no pee stops. You could be cruising now for the next 2 hours and enjoy the undivided attention of being a creator. This works really well, so get on that ride, hold on tight and know that you're on your way to having better productivity. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you did like it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel as I upload every week. And I hope to see you in my next video.